se Kenya, hamamadi, si mama. Oh, thank you so much for your warm welcome. That was just my way of honouring you, welcoming me so wonderfully into Ghana. I am so happy to be here. It has been incredible spending time with everybody, and to sit down with all of you kids has been an absolute honour. Now, I don't really know what the words were to that song, but it is from my favourite movie, The Lion King, and it sounds to me like a very joyful song, full of joy and happiness and gratitude. So I thought I'll sing that to you as my way of saying thank you very much for having me here. And I have to say, I love The Lion King. It's all about cats. Well, it's about a lot of animals, but mainly big cats. And cats has been a subject that's come up quite a bit for us Labours this week, because our Keir, who's my boss, has been entertaining kids at Downing Street this week, and they asked him all about the Downing Street cat called Larry the cat. And Larry the cat has been in Downing Street for a very, very long time. He's quite an old cat now. But when our Keir moved in, he moved in his own cat, who was a bit younger than Larry the cat. And Larry the cat was a bit unsure about this new cat moving into his space. And then when they were a bit more settled, they brought a kitten, and it was this very exotic Siberian kitten with beautiful eyes, and it was all fluffy and very different. It was very diverse, and it was a really diverse selection of cats in number 10 now. But Larry the cat, who was older and very set in his ways, was a little bit unsure about the more diverse cats coming in, and so they decided to just keep the distance, because we weren't sure how it was going to go down. And you know, the younger cats, the new cats, were enjoying having a roof over their head and food in their bellies, and they were very, very contented and happy. And we had to sort of re-educate Larry to make him understand that there's no danger in these younger, more diverse cats coming into his life. But if he was going to be awkward about it, he would just simply have to get over it, because that is just how it is from now on. This is how things are, and you're just going to have to get on with it. And so I think he's coming round to it now, which is a very, very good thing. But that story was shared with the kids that were visiting, and it was such a beautiful moment for our Keir and the kids, until the far-right adjacent media decided to run with that story. And instead of making it the positive thing that it was, they decided to suggest that it was actually a metaphor for what us Labours have done since we got into power. Well, that is so typical. It is just so typical of the far-right adjacent media to pull something so pure and so innocent and turn it into something so politicised and divisive. How dare you do that? But it's just so... See, you don't have to worry about things like that, kids, in Ghana. You don't have to worry about a far-right adjacent media like we do. It's just absolutely disgusting that we have to put up with this sort of thing. We don't have time for it, you know. And people in Ghana could teach the people of the UK a thing or two. It'd be able to be a lot more accepting of things that happen, and we wouldn't have to be wasting our time sending detectives from Greater Manchester Police round to people's houses because they've misspoke on Facebook and they've been spreading dangerous misinformation of their personal opinions about us Labours on social media. We should be out there solving crimes and making the streets safer, but we can't when there's dangerous pensioners on Facebook shooting the mouth off and talking absolute nonsense about us Labours. It's absolutely disgusting. But again, in Ghana, you lot don't have to worry about that sort of thing, because you lot know how to behave. And that is why it has been such an honour for me this week to sit amongst such incredible people. And I really wish I could stay longer, but I will be back soon, because us Labours love jet setting about and travelling around. It is a very important thing to do. So I will see you all again for a no-brainer with Angela Rayner out and about. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you very much. You don't have to worry about things like that, kids, in Ghana. You don't have to worry about a far-right adjacent media like we do.